Every life has a chapter that changes everything. So let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a girl whose life seemed to be unfolding exactly as she had planned. She was studying pre-law, modeling internationally, and chasing dreams she had carried for years. From the outside, she looked unstoppable. But then, in December of 2024, everything changed. What began as one small bald patch quickly became strands on her pillow, clumps on the floor, and hair scattered across the back of her classroom chair. After months of appointments and treatments, she received the diagnosis: alopecia universalis, complete hair loss. Within months, she lost her hair, eyelashes, and eyebrows, and with them, her confidence and sense of identity. Then one Sunday, a priest said the words she so desperately needed to hear: "It's not your fault." In that moment, she realized that she could not choose her fate, but what she could choose is what grew from it. That girl was me, and that chapter planted the seeds for my Beauty with a Purpose project, Blooming Again, shattering beauty standards. Blooming Again is dedicated to supporting people experiencing hair loss and visible and hidden differences, with challenging the standards that make us believe that our appearance determines our worth. Because hair loss changes more than the reflection in the mirror. It changes how someone enters a room, how they pose for a photograph, how they interact with the world, and how they see themselves. I understand that pain because I've lived it.
Now, her story, her bravery to embrace a major change to her appearance, is inspiring girls and women across the country.
But I also understand the power of being seen, the power of finding a community, and the power of realizing that what makes us different does not make us less deserving of confidence, opportunity, love, or belonging. My commitment to service began long before I lost my hair. But alopecia gave that service a new direction. I decided to share my diagnosis openly.
Today we're going to talk about Mary SICKLER.
She's navigating her alopecia diagnosis on a public platform.
The beauty queen began to lose her hair, but a Las Vegas woman held a secret she wouldn't reveal until months later.
I removed my wig and stood before the world exactly as I was. And the world responded. My story reached national and international audiences through People Magazine, Fox 5, PBS, Yahoo, AOL, The Independent, E! News, The Today Show, TMZ, Ola Magazine, Us Weekly, and Inside Edition. Each feature gave me an opportunity to challenge traditional beauty standards, raise awareness for alopecia, and remind people experiencing hair loss that they are not alone.
She is now an advocate for alopecia awareness, a role model for others.
But the most meaningful moments didn't happen in front of a camera. They happened when Rebecca, a 13-year-old girl who recently lost all of her hair, finally, for the first time, let someone see her bald head. Or Emery, a little girl who was born with a paralyzed arm, who finally realized that everyone has a heart. Or Loretta, a woman battling breast cancer who realized that losing her hair to chemo did not define her. They happened when I stood beside individuals and families at the National Walk for Alopecia. They happened when I helped raise over $1.3 million for alopecia research and awareness. And they happened at the Children with Hair Loss annual charity ball, where I helped young girls explore makeup, wigs, confidence, and self-expression. And they happened when I served as the keynote speaker at the National Alopecia Conference, sharing my message with more than 600 families. These experiences taught me the following lessons: that we need each other. The emotion surrounding loss of any kind is universal. And being honest about your pain does not make you weak. It makes you human. Today, more than 160 million people worldwide live with alopecia. 2.3 billion more experience hair loss because of chemotherapy, illness, medical treatment, stress, genetics, and circumstances they never chose. But blooming again reaches far beyond hair loss, because every one of us has looked in the mirror and wished we could change something. Every one of us has questioned whether we were beautiful enough, strong enough, or worthy enough, and every one of us will face a chapter we did not choose. So this is not only my story, it belongs to all of us. Blooming Again exists to ensure that no person must face that chapter alone. Our mission is built on 3 pillars: education, support, and empowerment. I partner with hospitals, schools, medical professionals, hair loss organizations, beauty experts, and local advocates to bring support directly to the people who need it most. And launching this fall, I have created Blooming Again Confidence Workshops, where women and children can access practical resources, connect with mentors, share their experiences, and rediscover their strength. I bring education into schools, teaching young girls that visible differences should be met with kindness and understanding, never cruelty. I work with hospitals to support patients experiencing treatment-related hair loss and remind them that they are beautiful and worthy throughout every stage of their journey. My goal is not to simply tell people they are beautiful. It is to help them believe it for themselves. Alopecia took my hair, but it did not take my future. It revealed my strength, it deepened my empathy, and it gave me a responsibility to use my experience in service of others. We may not get to choose every chapter of our story, but we can choose what grows from it. I am Mary SICKLER, and I am proud to represent the United States of America with Blooming Again, shattering beauty standards. And together, we can create a world where everyone has the courage to be seen, the confidence to know their worth, and the opportunity to bloom again.